cadenas de televisión más grandes de Canadá, pues es casi la que todo lo de Canadá, todo el país. Esta cadena de televisión realmente no, básicamente le ha valido madre no informar nada de lo que está pasando en Colombia, que es una atrocidad, muertes y muertes. Aquí en Toronto hay casi 71,000 ciudadanos de Colombia.
Alright, so I'm going to say this again because I think y'all are paying attention. I see some people coming out and I like it, but y'all want a story, y'all are hungry for stories, I'll give you a fucking story. So, we're here today because y'all are being deadly, deadly, deadly silent. There is a massacre going on in Colombia for the past month. You know how long a month is? A month is a long time for the police to be killing people and for people to be showing up in trash bags and in rivers and in the dumpster. And you know what? The Canadian media has said nothing. It's very sad because Canada has their hands tainted with so much blood, so much blood. You know, 30 kilometers from here, in Barrie, Ontario, there's a company called Incas. Incas makes tanks and bulletproof trucks, and they're sending them all to Colombia for the police to use at their disposal and at their will.
You're listening.
I know they're listening. So, they're sending these trucks and these weapons and these vehicles to destroy our people. They're sending them with one intent and one intent only, and it's to make money and get the fuck out. But we can't get the fuck out. The people there can't get the fuck out. We're fucking stuck! And we'll be stuck until the media, really big ass companies like yourself, look at the size of this building, until they say something. Look up! Look at how big this building is. So many people in this building that are saying nothing. You know how much difference it could make if just one person, just the one right person has to say something, and then everything will trickle down. I know you're listening. I can tell. Today, May 28, 2021, marks 1 month since the beginning of the national strike in Colombia. A difficult month full of pain and rage. We are not celebrating, we are commemorating, making a president, remembering, and stoking dignified rage. For those who wonder what is happening in Colombia and why Colombians are protesting today, we tell you that this all began as a nonconformity against various reforms that the government led by Iván Duque and Álvaro Uribe Vélez intended to impose on the people. Reforms that would affect the lives and the economy of the poorest Colombians, but all this turned out to be a desperate cry against an unjust system, a corrupt government, a government that has generated war and death for more than 20 years. They have attacked and sowed terror in the peasants, destroyed the Colombian countryside, signed trade agreements that impoverish small businesses, farmers and rural workers, and then wrongly branded them as guerrillas, have made work precarious and have annulled job opportunities. This is a government that has been involved in the creation and financing of paramilitary groups, that has been involved and tainted in several cases of drug trafficking, and yet they remain in power as if nothing had happened. Just think about that for a second. So far in the protests in Colombia from April 28th until today, we have experienced in our country a massacre at the hands of the National Police and the Mobile Anti-Riot Squad ESMAD, with orders from the Minister of Defense, Diego Molano, President Iván Duque, and the other president, Senator Álvaro Uribe. I got it right the last time. This massacre, orchestrated by these people and their accomplices, have left more than 59 people dead, killed at the hands of the security forces. 379, I'm gonna say that again, 379 people have gone missing in 1 month. 46 people with eye injuries by the police members, 22 victims of sexual assault by members of security forces, and 1388 arbitrary detentions against protesters. It is painful to read this. It is painful to know, to live it, and to tell it. A couple of days ago, bodies were found in the river and the head of a woman in a plastic bag. How does one process this? One does not sleep peacefully in the midst of so much death and pain. What to expect from a government that denies entry to the International Human Rights Commission? What to expect from a government that censors information that comes out with a bunch of fucking lies? What a slap in the face. We Colombians are tired. We no longer believe their lies, and we do not intend to continue living in a country like this, full of murderers, corrupt, and paramilitary. On the contrary, we want another Colombia. Colombia where we all have the opportunity to live with dignity, where we all have peace. A Colombia with opportunities and work, with an efficient health system, without people having to die outside a fucking hospital. A Colombia where no child goes to sleep without a sip of water. A Colombia with a living wage, where women, indigenous people, peasants, and the Afro-Colombian communities are not the ones who must experience war firsthand. A Colombia with the right to freedom of expression is respected, where thinking differently is not a reason to be murdered. A Colombia where we all fit. Long live the national strike! ¡Que viva el paro nacional!